So, so I'm laughing because I had all that energy when Nick was on. Nick, if you don't know Nick Fuentes, I watch him a lot. I think he's very bright streamer, and so he got back on Twitter, and I had a lot of energy about it, and I haven't had so much energy after he got banned. So it's like you got to keep that energy up. I'm not going to be able to do it, but I'm going to at least acknowledge it. In the video, I said, "What's the over/under on him staying on Twitter?" I put it at 4 months. It was more like 4 minutes, literally like 4 hours. I mean, it was less than 24 hours. I had not uploaded my video to YouTube before he was banned. I think it was a mass flagging incident. You know, these BS stuff, and Elon Musk is doing some good things, but still struggling with, what's the right thing to do. He's still struggling. But Twitter suspends account of, is this an op-ed Reuters? Is this an opinion piece or what? Is the term white supremacist a fact now? I don't see this labeled as opinion, op-ed. This is an op-ed. This is not factual news. You can have that opinion, that's fine. But that is an opinion. Twitter suspends account of white supremacist, and what is he, a quarter Hispanic or something like that? Nick Fuentes after a day after restoration. So I do look like a fool. I was popping bottles and everything, and then I went back. No, I was popping bottles and everything, and then I went to the video. Like, I try to respond to a lot of the comments if I can, and somebody was like, "This didn't age well." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then I was like, "Oh, damn. I'm still releasing it. I took the time to do the video. I'm releasing the damn video." Social media platform Twitter on Wednesday suspended the account of white supremacist Nick Fuentes only a day after the decision to restore it led to widespread criticism. In a Twitter space on Tuesday after his account was restored, Fuentes made several anti-Sem statements, comments, and nowadays anything is an anti-Sem comment, so I don't know exactly what he said. But a senior researcher at the SPLC who tracks these things said so. Okay. After his suspension on Wednesday, Fuentes asked his followers on Telegram to call for his account to be restored. No, bro, you've been counting for that for a while. You back. It's nothing against you, Nick, but you couldn't even last 4 minutes. Americans believe in anti-Sem. They're saying that their belief in this anti-Sem conspiracy theories and tropes has nearly doubled since 2019, according to an anti-D League survey released early this month. This is a Reuters article that should be labeled as op-ed again. The White House addressed rising anti-Sem in a roundtable event with leaders in December and established an interagency group to coordinate efforts to counter anti-Sem. This is all covered under free speech. You might not like it. I'm not saying I'm co-signing it. I don't even know what these are saying. They call anything anti-Sem and call me a white supremacist, whatever. I'm not co-signing it. What I will do is defend it as free speech. You don't have a right to keep your job. You don't have a right to, there's limits to it, but you do have a right not to go to jail. You understand that, Miss Sheila Lee in Texas? She drafted up a hate bill. This is for a reminder for me to play a video. What's the reason why even though obviously Nick is wild, he says some things that are wild, and he says it for jokes and stuff, and it's hard to tell the difference. Why am I, excited to see him stretch the Overton window? Because this is at the One World Government meeting. The crisis is also spiritual, according to these One World Government people. A woman in a hat even said so. Let me play this clip. We are in a religious, spiritual battle, and you'll hear me talk about God and Jesus Christ more than I have probably in my whole damn life. Here's the clip.
And also our faith leaders. They know that this crisis is much more than physical and environmental schisms. We have a deeply wounded spirit as a people that is in desperate need of healing and restoration. And we must look to our Almighty Creator to find our proper place in humanity, our proper place as that one strand. And also our faith leaders. They know that this
I'll let it play one more time. Let it sink in.
crisis is much more than physical and environmental schisms. We have a deeply wounded spirit as a people that is in desperate need of healing and restoration. And we must look to our Almighty Creator to find our proper place in humanity, our proper place as that one strain. And also,
So as you can hear, we're in a religious battle. And young Nick Fury is the type of person you need. See, I have this all in my head. The WEF, let me just think this out. They stretched the Overton window, I believe, towards authoritarian. You know, basically towards the Democratic Party, authoritarian. It's not even left. It's just control. Like, that's why you call it communism. It's just centralized power. They're stretching it that way. Now, Nick is also an authoritarian. Please don't get it twisted. But he stretches it. So they're stretching it this way, authoritarian cabal. And he's stretching it authoritarian Christianity, basically, or Christian authoritarian. I don't really go either way, but if somebody's stretching it this way, and I'm kind of stretching it towards liberty or MAGA, you need somebody else stretching it towards a different way. And if you go too far towards Nick, I'll be off the train. I'm not with you. But we need, in my opinion, that. It's a tug of war. And if you don't have, that's why they're so scared of him. If you don't have Nick pulling it that way, then you're never going to get to liberty, because you're always going to be pulled towards authoritarianism. Let me know what you think.